stop the song right there. That's 26-year-old FBG Duck, real name Carlton Weekly. And he was a gangster disciple. He was a GD. And he had a lot of beef going on. It was a war. It's a war in the streets right now in Chicago between the BDs and GDs. Disrespecting each other dead homies. Homies that used to ride in the street and died. They fallen soldiers. And it's sad that these young brothers are dying like this in the streets over this, this gang violence. And I want to share the name that he disrespected. Guys from the other side, his ops, his enemies. These are the names of the people he disrespected in his song, and he called the song Dead Bitches. He disrespected T-Roy, O.D., J Money, Lil Boo, Lil Steve, and Keita. So, and his brother, FBG Brooks' older brother, Brick, died of gang violence. He was shot in the head. And I'm just want to share my honest perspective, the way of my perception of, gang violence, what's going on in the black community. Because I feel, a part of me, I hate to say it, but a part of me honestly feel like it's a necessary evil. It's necessary evil because these brothers that are affiliated with these gangs and living this gang life, they live by a flag. They under a flag. They under laws, codes, promises, oaths, and they live and they die by those, the flag, the gang, and they live by these things, and it means something to them, and it's worth dying for, and they stand on it. And if they respect and they honor that, I have to respect and honor that. Real talk. I don't have to talk bad or feel really any type of way about these gangs because it's a necessary evil. Because they're gonna kill and destroy each other. They're gonna kill themselves. They're gonna be at war with one another, and that's and it's sad. That's the only way the black community is gonna purge itself from these type of evil. So, it's just these brothers gotta go. It's sad that they going like this, but if they gonna go out, they going out like this. And I watched the interview, with FBG Duck. And he was a real gangster. I ain't gonna lie. I really respect the brother. I got a lot of respect just listening to his music, watching a few of his interviews, and I like what he stood for as a man. Because, he didn't want to go nowhere. Just signed a deal 6 weeks, and he was worth $5 million. And the one thing he did, he took care of his mother, he took care of his children. He made sure that they was good financially, before he died. That was number one thing, and I respect that. So any gangster, if you're down with any gang and you riding in the streets, make sure you got life insurance and make sure, you got money, set to the side, for the, the mother of your children, your mother, your kids. That's the best advice that I can give you. But it's sad that, this gang life is a necessary evil. It's sad that a lot of brothers in Chicago, it's a long line of these drill rappers, they dying from these things. So it's the drill rap movement. It's the culture of, hey, man, that's my op. I'm going to pop him. I'm about to go shoot him. I'm going to roll up on his ass, drive by, shoot him in the head. It's sad, that they kill each other over this stuff. And I don't know originally where it started because they say there's a lot of conspiracy that the government put the guns and all this type of corruption in the hood, and it's the music. You got to be careful what type of energy you put out into the world, because if you speak death in your music, death will come back to you. You're putting it out into the world, and it will find its way back to you. Karma, whatever you want to call it, but you can't put negative, evil, and death-defying type of energy out into the world and then expect good things are going to come back to you, because there's always going to be a big gangster out there, and somebody really gonna want to see about that. Somebody gonna want to find out about that gangster shit, because there's always a competition between these gangsters. There's always somebody want to be more gangster than the next gangster, so just to prove that shit, hey, I'm the top level gangster, I'm the baddest, nigga in the hood, or whatever you want to call it. So, whatever, you want to live up to that prestigious name and being a gangster, hey, brother, do you. But just know you create a lot of enemies all around you. You constantly got to watch your back and really be ready to kill somebody. That's the part of the life, because shit, it ain't gangster if everybody holding hands, singing songs, and everybody friends. It That's what part. It has a evil connection. That's one thing. To be a gangster, you gotta be ready to kill whoever don't have the same flag or whoever ain't representing and rocking like you rocking. If they ain't moving like you moving, represent what you represent, you gotta be ready to take their life. That's a part of it. So it's a necessary evil to purge the black community from all the evil men that have these evil intentions in their heart. You know, it's necessary. Some Bloods, Crips, whoever, somebody gotta die. People gonna die because shit. A gang gotta prove they got something to prove, or they gotta show their power. They gotta flex. They gotta do what they gotta do, or they gotta represent what they gotta represent. And if they're gonna die by that color, they're gonna die by that flag. They're gonna honor that. You know. He said the little kids and innocent people get caught in the street when these shootouts happening in the black community. They get to shooting and everything, and kids, children, somebody mother, somebody brother, uncle end up dead. So this gang violence is terrible for the black community, and I just wish our people could do better. But honestly, a part of me feel like it's a necessary evil because it's a real difficult thing to tell these brothers to stop, put these flags down. But y'all with the Most High God, I wish for y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to take care of yourself. Live your best life.